Okay.
Go ahead, Laliji.
Okay, this is how it goes. I understand that the complementary yoga, breathing and meditation techniques offered by today's instructor are wellness-driven life counseling by teachers that have donated their time for the benefit of the community. This class is not a substitute for medical or psychological treatment. And as a student, I am participating on my own free will in this program offered by HCI. I will pay attention to my strengths, weaknesses, and health conditions based on my physician's recommendation. I hereby agree to hold harmless and release HCI and the individuals associated with them for purposes of yoga sessions from any and all liabilities or costs arising from my participation in classes offered. Thank you.
Good evening again. Let's take a couple of long, deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale deeply, fill it up, and exhale completely. As if you're squeezing your muscles, your organs, going down deep into the cellular level. Inhale again, last time, and squeeze all the air, everything out into the universe. This beautiful oxygen and carbon dioxide with the environment keeps everybody living. For a second, let's look at the global situation. 350,000 people affected. Almost 15,000 people It's a global crisis. So let's all, and we'll do it a few times during the session, but start praying for the good health of everyone. Especially, and different parts of Europe where it's getting affected and increasing exponentially. Let's all think about the situation in our mind's eye and give everybody compassion, love, and empathy. Let all of them have good health. We all meditators over here, let's for a second think about each other. If you have seen the movie Avatar and seen those lights, those trees, the branches lightened up, we are like those. We're those lightened up creatures tied together with an infinite bond of living. We're all in this together. I'll start with a prayer, which is a very universal prayer. It's written in Sanskrit, but it applies to all cultures, all religions, in the whole of humanity. Asathoma sadgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mritturma amritam gamaya. From untruth to truth, that's our journey. From darkness to light, that should be our goal. And from death to immortality, the nectar of immortality lies in service for humanity. We are going to do a breathing and meditative practices. But it's also about introspection into our own mental conditions, our own health in so many different ways. The title of the session is Tandava to Silence. Tandava means this global dance. What we are seeing here with the virus and the impact of it is of global nature. And it's impacting all of us. All of us. Nobody's out of this. It really needs to be taken as that. And this global dance is really a universal or a multiversal dance in the cosmos. Every nanosecond there are stars colliding with each other. There are matter sucked into black hole, creation and dissolution. What's happening today is just a normal thing in the life of this multiverse. So let's look at this from this perspective. Let's look at this from this strategic and global and universal and multiversal perspective. This is where we'll get one of the key elements of yoga called pratyahara. As the Tandava happens, we need to take a distance from it and look at it very dispassionately. Yes, we have to take our precautions, and hopefully all of you have sanitized your palms and your sitting areas before you have joined, because there could be some touching of palms with the face. But this goes much farther. It's cleanliness of the body, it's cleanliness of the mind, it's cleanliness of the soul. And then pratyahara gives us this enormous distance. Like a turtle, we are in this Tandava. It's really what's happening is hell. But within it, we have to keep our space, hold our space in our body, in our mind, and beyond. So let's start with some breathing, very mild breathing stuff, and then we'll go into a little more detail. Exhale and exhale. Exhale and exhale. Exhale and exhale. We'll do a twist, exhalation and exhalation. As you do this, look at your sensations. Internally, start your journey inside. The journey, the kingdom of heaven is within. Inhale up. Let us reach the skies. And slow down. Let's rotate our head. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. There's a very powerful movements. Feel them.
Reminder, wash hands.
Go, Arjun. Go take a shower.
This is a reminder.
Exhale.
Wash hands.
Exhale. And exhale. Exhale. And exhale. Let's not forget our shoulders. Inhale. Up. Back to front. Feel it. Feel the motion. Feel the sensations. Feel the world within. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Feel the flow of life. And exhale. Last one. Go up. And then go front to back. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Again, slow down. For a second, let's clap our hands. This is a very important movement, by the way. Clapping and, putting our palms and hitting our body a little bit mildly has huge therapeutic impact on the whole psychosomasis of our existence. So let's clap. Clap for all the healthcare workers.
He can hear me clap. He wants to.
Maybe you can unmute yourself for a few seconds. Just for a few seconds, not to overload the system. Listen to us. All the 50s, 60s, 70 meditators. You're clapping for all the healthcare professionals, all the people that are helping in different ways, the firefighters, the restaurateurs, the logistics people, everyone. Faster, 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 faster. Inhale, up. Powerful movements. Those who cannot do, don't do. Slow it down. Those who can, power, movement, Tandava, Nitya, up, 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 up. Let's hit our thighs. Our legs, you can put it, let me show you, keep it here. Other leg. Stimulate your stomach, stimulate your heart, stimulate your lungs, shoulders, every part of your body. And now, simply relax. After the collision, after the virulous Tandava, the dance, comes periods of deep silence. Let's just take deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise, and exhale, release. Inhale, rise, and exhale, release. We'll start doing our pranayamas, or actual breathing posture exercises, or asanas, practices. One of the things we need to know that these muscles, are coming and going from the upper extremities, the skeletal muscles, are generally very tight for most people. And in order to have a better breathing, see, our lung capacity is about 4 or 5 liters, I believe. But we breathe probably half a liter. So a combination of things can be done before pranayama so that the muscles are relaxed. These muscles are quite tight as they go into the upper extremities, the skeletal muscles. And the process we did, and there are other processes to relax them. And then when we say relaxed, it's warmed up, it's ready to stretch. We'll do the maximum inhalation, followed by a longer exhalation, sympathetic and parasympathetic. So that is our whole process. We play with the sympathetic and the parasympathetic, the stimulation and the relaxation, the Tandava and the silence, the dance and the pause in between. That's the process. That's the process of the whole universe, or shall I say multiverse. That's the process of all human beings, all lives. So let's do a few pranayamas. We'll start with a fast cleansing. So each of these we have several steps. We do cleansing, we do a little bit of smoothing it out, preparation, and then we do some balancing with the life forces. Breath is the expression of the life forces beyond. In my last classes, I mentioned that how pranaha, the infinite in all the 3 worlds, express itself into this finite form through our breath. So breath is an expression, as an outcome of the life force beyond our control. And through pranayama, we try to control that life force, use it to our advantage, to get out of depression and anxiety and mental conditions, to get out of different disease groups. That's what we are trying to do here. Let's get out of this bondage. Let's get out of this limitation, expand ourselves. 1, 3 inhalation and exhalation, and exhale. 3 inhalations, second one, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. We'll now do fast exhalations, 60 in 60 seconds. So it comes out of the belly. So you can, for the newcomers, you can put your palm on your bellies and just push it out. Exhale. Inhalation is automatic. For the more mature people, you can do your chin mudra, the 4 and the thumb together in circle of life. Exhale. I lead, you follow. Feel that calmness within, also called Kevala Kumbhakam. It is the silence. Physiologically, you are saturated with oxygen. But the impact also is much larger. Psychologically, you are in a deeper state. In total silence. Total silence, please. If you can handle your mute buttons, please. Feel that silence. Enjoy that silence in this whole craziness. Love that silence. We'll follow with a bhastrika, 10 rounds. So this is fast inhalation, fast exhalation. Bhastrika can be done in 3 rounds, 3 ways: slow, medium, and fast. Okay? Slow is also done later on as part of the base pranayama, but the faster ones are more done as the cleansing technique. We will do a medium because a lot of people are not used to it. We'll do a medium 10 rounds Bhastrika. It has a whole bunch of impacts. As we go through this journey, I'll uncover some of those physiological and psychological impacts. But let's just do it for now. So we'll do inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 10 rounds. So let's do inhale. And silence. Step into your inner world of silence. Feel the impulses. Feel it. Your heart is moving a little faster than normal. Your pulse is a bit higher. Feel it. Build that interoception. We are so sensitive about the world outside. Let's be sensitive about our own feelings. When the nerve impulses goes from one place to another, we have no idea. Let's start getting into that journey where we can feel our pulses, our emotions as they're started to coming out. It's actually used as a diagnostic tool in early I've been working with a cancer patient on this. So start feeling inside. Beautiful. Now we'll slow down. We'll start doing Anulam Bilam. So we'll do left nostril Anulam Bilam right now. So only breathing and inhaling and exhaling through left, and then inhaling and exhaling through the right. And then we'll do alternate. Again, I'm hoping all of you have sanitized palms because you have to touch. And then I'm not touching here, I'm touching the top. Just an inch removed from the inner cavities. So you can do this or you can do whatever you want to do. But let's start doing it. Inhale left, 3 rounds, and exhale left. Inhale left, Inhale left. And exhale. And relax. Slowly let's go to the other nostril. Inhale left, right. And exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. Inhale right. And exhale. Please mute yourself as we are going deeper and deeper inside. We need to dissociate ourselves. Everybody check your mute button, please. Let's do a scan from head to toe, top of the head. Eyes, mouth, chin, mid portion, shoulders, tummy, pelvic region, thighs, hamstrings, knees, calf muscles, and feet. Can you feel your pulse? Can you feel the body's signals inside? Can you feel your own voice oozing out of your skin, your spinal cord, expressing it as vibrations within you? Can you? This is where your journey begins. This is the true journey. This is the time to change our lives. For so many years, we have been traveling all over the world. Tagore had a poem, and I'm going to tell the line in Bengali, and I'll explain to you. Khapa khuje fere porosh pathor. This crazy guy who found a stone, like the Midas touch. He touched his chains with it and became gold, and he was throwing it. He threw it away. And then when he realized it's all gold, he wanted to find that gold, that stone, that special stone that gave the Midas touch. He couldn't. And he went on searching throughout his life. Infinity has given the stone here, right here. Let's not just throw it away with all the outer distortions and distractions. We'll continue with our pranayama. Anulam Vilam, Nari Sodhana, the alternate nostril breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 5 rounds. Again, don't touch it here. Normal times a lot of do that. Just touch the ridge here. Okay? That's good enough. That will stop your breath. So inhale and exhale. 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 Inhale. Inhale, last one. And exhale. Feel the calmness ensuing within you. Maybe the heartbeat, the pulse is a little less. We'll do yogic breathing, just the belly breathing today. So for new ones, you can put your palm, both the palm on your tummy, and inhale, and then exhale 5 rounds. For the others, we'll just do chin mudra. Softly keep it on your thighs. Inhale and exhale. 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 Another round, last one. Inhale and exhale. Now we'll do a breath hold. Usually we don't do it in a class, and I'll do it very mildly. But with the spread of the virus, I'm reading, looking, talking to a lot of experts. And apparently holding helps the process. And there's a whole bunch of physiological explanations. I'll go into it another day. But there are people who are suggesting that a very effortless hold. So it's a difficult thing to do because effortless hold is parasympathetic. Rough holding of the breath, like huffing and puffing and then holding, that kind of thing is sympathetic. We want to increase our parasympathetic stimulation in our body, in our system. That calms you down, that enhances your immunity, that helps you fight. So what we are doing is, with a combination of physical and breath-based movements, improving our lung capacity and also improving our immunity. And as you know, coronavirus, the virus is an RNA. It can't live on its own. It gets attached to some, and in this case, human body cells, and tries destroying it. It's taking a deep root in the lung, creating inflammation, which rapidly spreads into fibrosis. And septosis happens, it's called septic shock. The lung fails, the kidney fails, the whole body organs start failing. So we're trying to improve breath hold. Breath hold apparently helps improving the capability, the lung capability and resistance to these attacks. And there's a lot of chain of explanation of that. So we will do 3 rounds of 4 seconds hold, 4 seconds inhale, 2 seconds hold, 6 seconds exhale, and 2 seconds hold at exhalation. We'll do 3 rounds of that. So let's do. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold at exhalation, 1, 2, relax. Feel yourself. If you're uncomfortable, stop right away and just do simple breathing. If you're okay, again inhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the top, hold, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 1, 2. Last one. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 1, 2. Not exhale, hold, 1, 2. At the so it's an empty hold. Now slowly go into Savasana. Or you can do sitting also. But Savasana is more appropriate. We'll do Yoga Nidra. Lie down totally relaxed in Savasana, legs apart. Savasana is also known as corpse for those who do not know the Sanskrit name. Corpse position, legs apart, palms facing the ceiling. Just take a second. Just take a second to situate yourself. Normal breath. I'm presuming you are totally getting into the relaxed state. Your breath is normalized. Your pulses are normalized. There is a sense of happiness. Happiness. Smile. Why don't you all smile lying down? Just smile. You made the evening. Come on. Smile. Another round. It does a lot of good. Your pituitary gland is active now. The serotonins and other good stuff are uplifting you. Now focus. Just simply put your mind to your big toes. Then the next toe. Then the next. Then the next. And then the next. All your toes are relaxed. Deep relaxation. Talk to your toes. The peripheral nervous system. The muscles, the capillaries. Swim there. Let them all totally relax. Slowly come up. Balls of the feet. Relax. Then go down to your heels and all the space in between. Relax. Do you feel any impulse? Anything moving? Any subtle movement of your life? You may feel it or you may not. It's okay. But just be an observer. When you observe, you find. The crazy man didn't observe. He threw away the gem, the stone. We need to find our stones and make our life golden. Ankles, calf muscles, knees, totally relaxed. Any sensations, pick it up. Pick it up. And just observe. You are an observer of your own self. You are into it, but away from it. Pratyahara. Pratyahara, one of the limbs of yoga, is what we are practicing. Action in inaction. You observe, you see, you do, yet you are removed. Your thighs, your hamstrings, your pelvic region. Squeeze your pelvic sphincters. Few rounds. Give that little stimulation and relax. Your gluteus maximus. Make it relaxed. Your hip bones and joints, let them totally relax. In your mind's eye, why don't you try to reach over there and caress? Maybe use your mouth to blow cold air in all those parts of your body, tirelessly working, like the healthcare workers. Let them give them support. Your tummy, your digestive system, your reproductive system. This is where creation happens. This is where life comes. Life gets conceived. Life grows. And sometimes comes out. This game of probability life has its own craziness. It gets created and then gets destroyed. Yet we believe in universal prana of life. It expresses in Panchaprana, energizing us, helping all our systems work in perfect harmony. Your digestive systems, your pancreas. Go to the back, your tailbones, the coccyx region. What an important place it is. That's where we broke the link from the apes. Let it relax. What a wonderful work it did. Create these human beings. Back, vertebrae after vertebrae. Walk up, one vertebrae to another. Feel those spinal cord, the nerve channels. Use your palms to put a loving, put a little balm with your palms. We need this. We need this balanced prana We need this balance, sympathetic, parasympathetic, where mind, body, breath gets into one uniform blur. And then once we are aligned, we are in the perfect state of pratyahara. We're practicing physical cleanliness. Let us also practice mental cleanliness. Come to our heart. Let it all get cleaned up. Not just the physical heart, but the heart. Heart which produces love, empathy, compassion, the biggest of all. Let us all, as we lie down in Yoga Nidra, feel it. 4 fingers, feel the sensations. Middle fingers, ring fingers, pinky, thumb, all of the fingers. Feel as if we have light bulbs glowing up and down. That tree in Avatar. Jyoti. From darkness we are going to light. Let that light flow from your fingertips to all the way to your brain, through the thalamus. Maybe do a tapping of the forefinger and the thumb. See if you can feel those sensations. See if the sensations are flowing. It takes about 1/10 of a millisecond to flow into the root of your brain. Feel it. Feel your life. Feel your impulses. Feel your breath. Feel your own system. And maybe if we get lucky, we'll feel something beyond. The vast prana we talk about, which exuberates everywhere. From the Big Bang, the moment, 13.8 billion years back, it started, to now. Pranaha and Kala are playing their games. And it's all happening within. Our brain has 100 trillion synapses, much larger than the stars of the Milky Way. So it is a cosmos by itself. Let's energize it. Let's be sensitive to it. Let's look at all the different dimensions within as we move to our shoulders, neck, chin. Come to the nose, the best place for the prana to play. The mouth, an auxiliary system for the life forces. The eyes, wow, what will we do without them? Our ears, temples, top of the head. Let's for a second go into the Ajna Chakra, the point in between our eyebrows. And dwell on that. Let's go deeply inside, crawl into that space, touch the pituitary. The churning of the ocean happened here. This is where the nectar evolved. Let's drink those nectars, those hormones that balance our whole system. This is where the thoughts get churned and churned, comes out. The dirt comes out. And then eventually the bowl of immortality comes out. Get into your brain, hypothalamus, the prefrontal cortex, the temporal lobes, the back of the brain. Talk to it. Get involved into it. Think about the sky. Think about the stars. And then bring that in to your brain. That's what it is. In that space, you can move around for months and months and years, touching upon so many neurons. They're like the planets or the solar systems, flaring up and coming down. Tandava in silence, up and down. And there you go, mastering this, mastering to be in the middle of that in total equanimity. Listen to your eye behind your eye, the ear behind your ears, the mind behind your mind, the breath behind your breath. This is where you belong. No virus can touch you. No stock market can touch you. No external extremities can touch you. And as you are here deep inside, I'm going to end this with a little note, a song, which my wife will sing, a song of hope.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in our hearts, we do believe
We shall
overcome
someday.
someday.
My fellow yogis and yoginis, we will overcome this crisis. Yes, we will fight outside, and we respect for all the fighters over there. But we also are fighting inside, in our deep. This is the time to make this journey. I wish in the next whatever time I can shortchange my journey by years. I'm very energetic about this. Personal losses, death, death in the family cannot stop us. Let's all hold our hands again, slowly turn to your side, using your palms and legs, knees. Come to a comfortable sitting position. We have to overcome, folks. We have to go beyond. The human spirit cannot be suppressed. This is where yoga comes in. This is where the 7,000 plus years history of our heritage comes in. This is what gives gives to us. This is where we'll shine. And we will give it to the whole world. Every culture has their own uniqueness. Let's respect everything. We are learning from each other. We are all connected. We all help each other out. Let's pray for the happiness and prosperity of all. And I'll end with our Sanskrit prayer, which basically talks about what I just said. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukh Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Grab your right wrist to the back with your left palm. Inhale, go back. And exhale all the way to the ground, to your own Lord or humanity or whatever you believe in, the higher power. Expand yourself. Thank you very much. We're going to have more continuous.
If you have a question for somebody, you can unmute yourself. You, Sai, you have a question. Mataji, there was a question.